Alright, let's talk about something that nobody wants to admit they're curious about. Pee. Yes, the golden stream of life we all produce multiple times a day, but no one really wants to think about for more than 2 seconds. But today, we're getting personal, deep into the science, the smells, and even the challenge of crafting the stinkiest pee humanly possible. Because knowledge is power, and also because no one else is brave enough to take this journey. Why does pee smell? So, let's start at the beginning. Why does pee smell? Pee, or urine for the classy folks, is mostly water, about 95% actually, but the remaining 5% is made up of waste products your body's been working overtime to get rid of. Things like urea, ammonia, creatinine, and other metabolic byproducts. Normally, pee has a pretty mild odor because it's diluted with water. But when your body's working overtime, or you decide to treat your kidneys to a wild buffet of weird foods, that smell can ramp up pretty quickly. Now, for the basics, urea, a primary waste product in pee, is broken down into ammonia by bacteria when it sits for too long. That's why bathrooms, especially public ones, can smell like Satan's gym locker. It's not just you. Everyone's pee is contributing to that nasal assault. Food, glorious food. But what if I told you that the foods you eat can transform your pee into something far more diabolical? Enter asparagus. If you've ever wondered why eating this green villain makes your urine smell like you just unleashed a chemical spill, you're not alone. Asparagus contains asparagic acid, a compound that breaks down into sulfur-containing byproducts. These sulfur compounds are volatile, meaning they evaporate quickly and shoot right into your nostrils when you take a whiff. And asparagus isn't alone on this team of pee stinkers. Garlic, onions, Brussels sprouts, and even coffee can weaponize your urine. Coffee, in particular, is like a double-edged sword. It dehydrates you and adds a bitter, strong odor to your pee. If you're chugging cup after cup of espresso thinking you're sophisticated, just know you're also crafting an aroma that could peel paint off the walls. Dehydration, the OG pee stink. Speaking of dehydration, this is probably the easiest way to achieve stinky pee. When you're dehydrated, your body doesn't have enough water to dilute all the waste your kidneys are filtering out. So, your pee becomes more concentrated, turning a dark yellow color and reeking of ammonia. Imagine putting pure lemon juice on a wound. That's what concentrated pee does to your senses. Dehydration is super easy to spot, not just because of the pee. You'll probably feel thirsty, tired, or even dizzy. Your mouth gets dry, your skin feels like an old leather shoe, and eventually your urine is so pungent it could be used to sanitize old farm equipment. Bottom line, drink your water. Not soda. Not energy drinks. Water. And don't even think about drinking your own pee to rehydrate, a survival myth that deserves to die. It's waste. Your body rejected it for a reason, and drinking it just makes the situation worse. If you're ever lost in the desert, skip the pee and find a cactus or something. Vitamins and supplements. But let's say dehydration isn't enough for you. You want to elevate your pee stench to the next level. Enter vitamins and supplements. Ever taken a multivitamin and notice that your pee turns neon yellow and smells like a chemical factory? That's thanks to B vitamins, which are water-soluble. Your body doesn't store the excess, so it flushes it straight into your pee. Too much vitamin B1, thiamine, can make your urine smell fishy. Not subtle at all. Prenatal vitamins, packed with all kinds of nutrients, can also add a unique, mineral-heavy scent to the mix. If you're ever curious about what happens when someone who isn't pregnant takes prenatal vitamins, well, you're looking at a pee experiment waiting to happen. Not that I'm encouraging it. Definitely consult a doctor before you decide to science your way into stinkier pee. Medication and medical conditions. Now, sometimes stinky pee isn't your fault. It's your body waving a giant red flag that something's off. Medications like antibiotics, especially sulfonamides, can give your urine a sulfurous smell, kind of like rotten eggs. And certain health conditions like UTIs, liver disease, and kidney stones can add all sorts of funky aromas to your golden stream. One of the most well-known examples? Diabetes. If you have uncontrolled diabetes, your body tries to get rid of excess sugar through your urine. This can give your pee a sweet, fruity smell, but don't let that trick you into thinking it's lemonade. Then there are rare conditions like maple syrup urine disease. Yes, it's a real thing. It's a genetic disorder where your body can't break down certain amino acids, causing your urine to smell like, well, maple syrup. It sounds kind of nice until you realize it's a life-threatening condition. If you ever start smelling like a pancake breakfast for no reason, it's time to see a doctor. Another contender? Trimethylamminuria. This disorder prevents your body from breaking down trimethylamine, a compound that smells like rotting fish. So your sweat, breath, and yes, your pee start smelling like a seafood dumpster in July. Not ideal. The challenge, making the stinkiest pee. Now for the fun part. How bad can you make your pee smell? Let's outline a hypothetical and totally safe experiment to see how far we can push the limits of stink. Step 1. Dehydration. Start by drinking the bare minimum of water for 24 hours. Your body will concentrate the heck out of your pee and it'll probably smell like straight-up ammonia. Step 2. The asparagus diet. For your next meal, load up on asparagus. Breakfast, asparagus omelet. Lunch, grilled asparagus salad. Dinner, a giant plate of asparagus with a side of sadness. By the end of the day, your urine will smell like a sulfur bomb. Step 3. Supplements and vitamins. Wash down all that asparagus with a cocktail of B vitamins. Again, consult a doctor before trying this. Not only will your pee glow like a neon light, but the fishy smell will add a nice layer to your already putrid aroma. Step 4. Add coffee and alcohol. Chase it all with a couple cups of black coffee and maybe a shot of whiskey for good measure. Coffee will add bitterness, and alcohol will just make you pee a lot more, amplifying the stench. Step 5. Mix and match the stink. Want to create a truly legendary aroma? Combine steps. Eat asparagus while dehydrated and washing it down with coffee. Chase that meal with a multivitamin smoothie and top it off with a celebratory beer. You'll create a concoction so vile it could clear a room in seconds. At this point, you've officially created a pee so offensive it could qualify as a biohazard. Congrats, you've won the challenge no one asked you to complete. Other weird pee facts. If you're not already convinced pee is endlessly fascinating, let's talk about some other weird pee facts. Did you know that in ancient Rome, pee was used to clean clothes? They collected urine because the ammonia in it acts as a natural detergent. That's right, your ancestors were washing their togas in pee. And in some places, people believed pee had magical healing properties. While modern science doesn't support that claim, there's no denying that urine has been a part of human history in strange and unexpected ways. From cleaning to tanning leather, to even being used in gunpowder production, pee has done it all. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Pee smells. Sometimes it's because of what you ate, sometimes it's because you're dehydrated, and sometimes it's a sign of something serious. But no matter what, it's always a little fascinating. After all, pee is your body's way of saying, here's all the stuff I didn't need. Good luck with that. And if you've ever wondered just how bad you can make it, well, now you have a game plan. Just maybe don't try it at home. Your toilet, your roommates, and your nose will thank you. If you enjoyed this bizarre deep dive into the science of stinky pee, smash that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more weird, wonderful, and slightly gross content. And remember, stay hydrated. Unless you're trying to win the pee stink Olympics. In that case, good luck, and may your nostrils survive the journey.